Hi everyone, Phil from Tech for Techs here. Today we're going to be looking at this from Judios. It is the M3 True Wireless Earbuds version 5.0. They've got a recommended retail price of £27.99 on Amazon. We do have links below which will take you to the cheapest price in your country on Amazon. Okay, so we have the Judios, I'm presuming that's how it's pronounced anyway, Judios, I don't know. But it's the True Wireless Earbuds version 5.0, it's known as the M3, so that's the model. So if you're doing a search for it, it's Judios M3, that'll find it. It says, sound with substance, quality sound, sweat resistant, stable connection, touch control, obviously, with them being wireless. I'm presuming they mean Bluetooth, especially with it saying V5 on it. Let's have a quick look at the rest of the box. It says sound with substance. On the back it says True Wireless Earbuds. So model Judios M3, Bluetooth version 5. So yeah, it is Bluetooth as I expected. The charging time is 1.5 hour, work time up to 5 hours, transmission range up to 10 meter, frequency is between 20 hertz and 20 kilohertz. Bluetooth profile is HSP, HFP, AV-RCP and A2P, and the speaker size is 10 millimeters. So hopefully that answers all your questions. On the box otherwise, that's it. So it's pretty straightforward. And there's not much else really to see on there other than it's made in China, which is unsurprisingly. Right, let's open this up and have a look what we've got. Okay, so this is what's in the box. First things first, or least important, you've got the bit of information here, charging tips, warranty service and stuff like that. So not much information there you'll need. You do have a manual here, so they do go sort of in depth. Page 1 to 8 is in English, then you've got Spanish and I'm guessing that's Chinese. So it tells you what comes in there, tells you the ranges and stuff which I've already gone through, but it also does say things like the case charging time is 2.5 hours and you can charge up the earbuds 4 times from the case before the case battery runs out. I'll go through more with that in a few seconds for you. It tells you about touching the buttons on the end, which is obviously for changing like next tracks, answering calls, muting, power on and off and stuff like that. But different amount of times you press those buttons gives you basically different options, which you can probably see there. Obviously it gives you some warnings on there, so otherwise it's just telling you how to set up the Bluetooth and so forth and what the lights mean on the front of the little case. It does come with, let's just get rid of this plastic wrap, I didn't see that on there when I unboxed it. See if I don't smash it up before we even review it. There we go, and again, not the easiest thing to get off. Right, so the earbuds do have different ear inserts you can swap out on here. You just pull these ends off and then replace them. So if you've got basically bigger ears or smaller ears, you can choose the right fitting for your ear. Obviously that bit will stick out of your ear, that's the transmitter. So you've got a cable. That cable is to charge this box up. It is a USB-C type cable, or at least USB-C on the side of here. The other side is just a standard USB 2. So that will plug into any real USB device, like a laptop, PC, Mac, charging port on a wall and whatever, and charge this up. So it's as simple as that. There are 4 lights on the front, When one light's lit, that means it's 25% power. When two's lit, it means 50, 3, 75. All four means it's full of power. If you open it up inside, you can see two holes in there. Obviously, that is where your earbuds go. If you get them the right way around, when they're charging, like that. And what happens then is whatever power's in here will then be transferred onto the earbuds. So there's like a battery inside this box. At the moment there's two lights lit up, so that to me means that it's 50% charge, or at least according to the manual. So you can carry them around like that. You can plug it into your PC or whatever, charge it up, get full charge, then take that box out and about with you. Wear your earpods all day long or on holiday or whatever, and then when they're getting low you can put them back in this box and it will charge them up, because there's a little battery inside here which obviously keeps the charge and then charges those up to 4 times. So I think the usage time, I think it said, was 5 hours, so potentially you could get 20 hours of continuous use out of this box. Obviously it will need charging between, obviously, when the battery runs out and so forth, for around about an hour and a half to charge them back up. But still, you've got the ability there, so that should do you for if you're going for a long walk or whatever. At the moment, it's locked down in the UK, so a lot of people are out and walking. They want to take your earphones with you. You can take them with you, charge them up, and then come back home, put them back in there or wherever, and they'll charge back up. You go on holiday, you want to go out for a few hours, do the same. Let's have a closer look at the earpieces themselves. So they're both basically identical, just opposite way around, basically to fit. So that bit goes in your ear, and obviously that's where the sound comes out. This is a transmitter here, and there's also little holes on the bottom that works for the microphone. I'm not sure which one the microphone works on, if it's stereo or not, but obviously if you're talking to someone on the phone or whatever, you'll be able to speak to them because the microphone will pick up your voice. But otherwise it's pretty straightforward. We'll do some sound tests now, and we'll also test the mic out and actually show you on the screen so you can hear what the microphone sounds like. So if you're making a call, you can hear what the other person would hear. So it gives you a rough idea. Okay, so I'm currently recording this on the microphone built into the earphones, and as you can hear, it sounds pretty alright. The audio quality through the earphones when you're listening to it sounds very clear, precise. I've tried it with some audio books as well as music and a little bit of gaming, and it's very clear. It's lacking a bit of bass, to be honest with you, so if you're using it for gaming, you like a bit of bass or heavy rock or anything like that, it may be a slight letdown. But if you're going to be using it for audio, doing lots of calls, listening to audio books, and even something like standard pop music and so forth, you'll probably be more than happy with it. They were very easy to set up. All I had to do on my PC was go into the Bluetooth settings, press add new device, and it found it straight away. And it did exactly the same on my iPhone as well, with no issues at all in the setup. The buttons on the side of the ears do exactly what they're supposed to do, so you can play, pause, answer phones and stuff like that. Obviously check the manual for all the different options you have available. The actual feel of them inside your ear and the fit seems absolutely fine. I've been walking around a couple of hours with them just to see how they feel and so forth while listening to an audiobook, and I've not had any issues at all. So overall, if you're looking for a Bluetooth earphones for your phone or even your PC or any other device, something where you can listen to probably audio books, make calls and stuff like that, then these are probably the earphones for you. And again, for the price, you can't really complain.